Hello, welcome to a bun-filled video. I'm your host, BunBun. Today we're gonna do something a little different. I know that my rigging shorts, I guess, the ones where I kind of show like the eyes and everything and all that, seem quite popular. So I figured today we'll do something a little different video-wise. And it is going to be like a speed run of rigging this model. If you don't know who this model is, it does and will belong to BabyBat B. They are my best friend. They allowed me to recreate their design into a 2D fashion. And today we're going to just do the head, the turning of the head, and all that. Currently right now we have the bangs done, and I actually got it to where the horns will be, you know, facing forward as they should be when the model turns their head. This is not going to be a how-to video. This is not going to be, you know, any of that sort. This is just to kind of like watch the effort, I guess, that goes into it. Now, my way is not probably one of the better ways of doing things, as I am a self-learner. And oh yeah, also that's you guys in the jar down there. But just want to have you guys just see. We're going to be having these little side bangs here. We do have to have them go up and down. Currently they don't do that, but by the end of this video, they will for sure do that. And I have all these bangs right here that we're gonna have to separate because for some reason, when I did separate them, they decided to stay best friends. So you'll see like two pairs will show up at once, which is completely fine. It's easy to do that. And you know what? Hey, I'll teach you guys how to do that real quick. So first, I'm going to get rid of all the little side so I can actually see those. And let's go that to kind of single them out. We're going to solo click on it. Oh, that's a jump scare, I tell you. We're going to do one at a time. Or not. Just kidding. Oh, I need this. I need this stupid arrow. We're going to do layer 64. So we're going to have it auto deform, which I guess, there it goes. And I gotta make sure, first of all, it's not gonna break or anything, because sometimes these don't do the best. So like right there, you can see it's missing its little tip. I like to kind of just go like, delete some things. This is probably not the best way to go about it, but it is how I'm gonna go about it. And we'll just auto connect that. Yeah, make sure, because I've been recently having a lot of issues of meshes getting cut from doing this. If you have any advice on how to prevent that, please let me know down in the comments. I would really like to know. I don't know if I could trust that. I mean, it's in there, it's contained. So what we're going to do is, since we have that one nice and perfect and whatever, we're gonna go ahead and just B to make your brush and drag however big you want it, and we're gonna just delete that. All gone. And when it comes time to basically rig this bang, we're gonna just copy paste it to go over here. And that's what we're gonna do with the rest of them as well. So we're gonna go with the next one. We're gonna get rid of that one. Go to 65. I'm just literally left clicking, and that's how I'm getting it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, no, nothing happened. Auto, deform heavy or light, whatever. Heavy. I like to have as many little things. Vortexes. English is hard. I'm gonna inspect this and make sure nothing's all weird and crazy. All I care about is one side. I don't care about the other side. And that should be all fine. So what we are going to do, let me check the tip real quick, because I do have little stray hairs, and I think that's our issue. Also, why aren't you just... We need support, man. Come on, give me the support. Also, thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. We do appreciate it. Alright, so that looks good. We're gonna just delete that out of here. I'm gonna A for... Okay, that doesn't... This quick tools doesn't work like that here. Usually, if you're in the main screen, A for your little arrow dude. So we're gonna left click, go to 66. 66. Where's my tool? All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, yes, we're fine with that. Then we're gonna go like this. I don't know why you guys are being a bunch of butts. I mean, I guess I could just auto-connect it, but sometimes when you try to do that with too many layers, it won't work. There, now it's back. Why did it do that? We're gonna Deform heavy, inspect. You can also just draw your own, because see, like right here we have a little white hair. I like to have a little flyaways because your hair is never perfect and you're always going to have little flyaways in it. Plus it gives it more personality too, it feels like. And you can also hide some mess ups too if you have any for whatever reason. Make sure down here she's fine. She is. That's another little flyaway that looks fully, you know, contained. All right, that looks good. So what we're going to do is delete that one. Screw the right side, right? I'm just kidding. Don't screw without consent. All right, left click, auto, heavy. See, like the tip here is not connected. And now I know why this isn't in here is because this does have a small opacity to it. So it doesn't register it too well as a thingamabob. There you go. You're welcome. So we got our flyaway hair, which is good. And our flyaway hair right there. Now, that should be fine, because when I rig, I can actually cut right there with the lasso tool. I don't like to use the little dotty, like, trail thing like a lot of other people use, just because I feel like it breaks stuff. And if you guys want me to continue this little micro series, let me know, and then we will. I think it looks fine. It's really hard to see just because the fact that the hair is basically of a whitish hue. It's not fully white. It is a very off-white, almost kind of like, not really egg white, but similar. Now that's deleted. Now we get to do layer 69. Deform heavy. This one is going to have the most amount of hair just because I wanted this to be the main sideburn of the hair and to kind of like paint a portrait for the rest of the sideburns. That's basically all I wanted. The flyaway, this is one flyaway in there. It's just weaves around, which has it in. Is that the only flyaway it has? It might be. Oh, and right here. Okay, she's contained. And oh, another flyaway there. That's also contained. Okay. It looks pretty decent. Kind of like looks like little ears. All right. And now that we're done with that, we're going to hit yes. And so that way, now there's only the right side of the hair that's left and no left side. So when we get time to rig in them, it will be a lot easier to do. We can copy and paste it, which is what I did with the eyes. I just basically copied and pasted them. They're all fully, you know, able to do that, and they're both able to do it. It's the same eye. All right, and at this moment, we're gonna bring back these little guys here and hide these guys. And then we're just going to do the up and down for these. It's all gonna be a little speed thing. All my parameters are hidden behind me, not intentionally, just because that's just where I like them at. My deformers are also behind me, so I do apologize for that, as my layers are where you can see in the inspector. Everyone has their own cup of tea and how they like their workout laid out. And this is mine. So we're gonna work on that and just enjoy. This also gives BabyBat an idea as to what's going on with their model too if they want to watch. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and we're gonna get the show rolling. Heck yeah. sometimes you mess up with your trying to have certain layers there, and they kind of vanish, I suppose. And that was one of them that vanished. So we're gonna have to import it in real quick. Import another strand of that. So we'll be just right back. Okay, we have it back. It's now layer 1. But also Procreate, I have beef with you. Procreate, the drawing app, BT Dubs, not like I'm procreating with people. When I hit to, say, hey, it gonna be a PSD file to export. Dude, PSD export that file. Stop. Anyways, I had to like put it in a Clip Studio in order to properly do it. But we're gonna get back at it again. And we're going to, hopefully this won't mess it up. And we're gonna see. Okay, it's there. Maybe because it was super skinny and was super shy, maybe. Or we accidentally deleted it. I don't know. We're gonna get back at it though, guys. All right, peace out.
Lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate, bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
Okay, so I have some bows to put on this, and I have to figure out a way how to magically put them on, which I know I will. We're gonna have that to be a surprise and how they look and everything for the bats. But what we're going to do real quick is put these all on the x-axis, because currently they're not. Get all my little guys. You can't see me selecting, but they're right behind my booty. That way they all go onto it. Because right now, none of them are. Drag them. Hopefully this will work. Usually it takes a couple of tries. Perfect. Now everything is on the x-axis. Let's go. It's not going to look like that when they move the head, because it will have physics to it. So it's going to be more flowy. And I'm going to try and fix it with because there's going to be a bow that sits like right here on either side. So, I gotta fix that. It will be a little, it will hide some of that. and hopefully make it a little bit cuter because they got a lot of hair on this model. Also, if anybody knows how to change the color canvas back here, yo, holla at your boy. I tried looking up and I couldn't because working on white hair on a white background is pretty impossible, especially with gray outline on it. But yeah, that's been at least that part of it. It took about an hour and 40 minutes. But yeah, that's rigging that. If you want to see the rest of the rigging of the head, you can watch the previous live stream of that. I did change the horns since then, of course, so the horns look way less stupid because they were looking really stupid. Also, if you notice, I moved some mesh orders around so that way when the head turned, certain hairs were behind the cheek, certain hairs right there. This came to the front, that came to the front. It will look more natural when they actually move their head. Because I did that with the horns too, because you see they pop in and pop out. But when you move, it's going to seem so much more natural. And especially once we start adding the extended interpolation, that will help out a lot as well and have it very smooth. But yeah, that's BabyBat's head for the most part. We do have to work on the neck to kind of match, because when we turn the head, we want the choker to kind of follow suit with it. So we'll have that. I'm not putting that on the head angles. I think I'm going to have it move with the body, of course. I think that would make a little bit more sense. Not me umming over anything, but yeah, and the model looks really good in the physics settings. Like, it looks really like high def in here. So I can't wait to actually start rigging the hair, which will be a lot of work because it's a lot of hair on this model. And I'm looking down. I gotta make sure I do have to clean up some areas because we don't want no, like, basically balding to happen. That's why at one point you saw me, like, I had to go back real quick and fix some things. Like, I just have to make the bangs up higher anyways because the bangs seem very weird anyhow. But yeah, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And let me know if you enjoyed this or not. We'll have some cute little adorable music as well to make it more enjoyable and more, I guess, watchable, I suppose. But yeah, you guys, please be safe out there. Make good choices, and with consent, touch a boob. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in another video and or live stream. Bye, guys.